Hey y'all, this is Cindy. I'm the Tireless Tingler, and you have arrived at our second week of working with Zentangle Dingbatz based on this awesome book by CZT Brian Crimmins. It's called Zentangle Dingbatz Patterns and Projects for Dynamic Tangled Ornaments and Decorations. I have come to really love this book. I have gotten the chance to delve very deeply into it, and it is awesome. I think on my blog I described it as a wonderland of ideas and projects, and it truly is. So for today's project, we're going to be starting this zine project. Now, here in Brian's book, he describes zines as being short for fanzine, and they are fun, inexpensive, and easy to make booklets of varying sizes and types that often feature art, illustration, or poetry. And I love this idea. So what we're basically going to do today is make a sampler booklet for our Dingbatz designs. Okay, now we really only need 3 things for this project today, and that is going to be a piece of paper, a pair of scissors, and an ink pen for making some notations on the back. So let's get started. One quick note, I am using premium copy paper to make this on, and is a little bit thicker, has a little bit more tooth, and just works better with pens, and has a little stiffness so that it's a little bit easier with folding. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take our paper. This is just 8.5 by 11, or I believe it's A4 size, and just a regular standard size copy paper. Yeah. And we're going to set it up to us landscape, meaning the long sides are up and down and the short sides are on the side. If that doesn't confuse you, I don't know what will. All right, now I'm going to make a very careful fold here, matching our corners very carefully, because it will not be nearly as nice if we don't get the fold correct. The pages tend to stick out at odd angles and go crazy. So you do want to make a nice careful fold. If I can get this right. There we go. There. Okay. Simple enough, right? Now we're going to open that up and we're going to fold it long ways. Fold it in half the other way. So once again, we're going to make careful matching with the corners. Okay. I'm going to match this corner very carefully as well. And hopefully this is going to fold right. Alright, and it does. Awesome. It's a good sign for me. Alright, now leave it folded in this way. Okay, it doesn't matter which side is up here. We're just going to make 2 more folds. Okay, and that is to bring each side of this into the middle. And once again, carefully line up your edges and make another really nice crease. I use my nail, but you can use a ruler or flat edge of any kind on this. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. All right. And whoops. Once again, trying to be careful to line those corners up. I got a little bit off on this fold. Hopefully it won't turn out too badly. Okay. So now, if you open it up, you have your paper divided into 8 sections. Yes? Okay. Right now, I'm going to take a quick break and get your ink pen. All right? And I want you to turn your page in whichever way you want to for the back. All right? Yeah, this will work. And set it up landscape once again. And then make these following notations on the back, just as I do. And this will give you your page order. And I am getting this, once again, off of Brian's template of picture in his book. So your landscape view, right? You got your 8 sections. Okay. On the bottom section, all right, on the first one, I want you to write back cover. Okay. On the next one, I want you to write front cover. Ooh, sloppy. Well, that's supposed to be a V, not an R. So there you go. Okay. The next section is going to be page 2. Okay. The next one is going to be page 3. Okay. Now you should have a label on each one of these bottom 4 sections. Now I want you to turn your page upside down so that your words are upside down to you. Okay. And we're going to fill in this side. Okay. So opposite page 3, you should have page 4. Okay. And then next to that, page 5. Page 6. And page 7. Now, forgive me, I'm not a very good printer, but this is what we should have when you're finished. All right, now that we have the labels done on the back side of this, we are going to turn this over and fold this in half so that you have 4 sections on each side, right? If you folded it in half the other way, you would still have 4 sections, but not in a square, or you know what I mean. Okay, so you want to fold it in half so you have 4 squares like this. Okay, then find the fold, right? The side with the fold. One side's going to be open, the other side's folded. And take your scissors, and you're going to make a small cut from the fold right here to the next fold right here. Okay, so like this. Try to stay right on that fold. I had a little bit of creative license with my cutting, but that's okay. All right, so now when you open it up, you should have this situation where you have a two section hole here. Yes, like this. Now, set it up to portrait, which means long sides on the sides, so that you can take this fold on each side of this cut and pull it like this, and then set this up like an X. Okay? So you have it open like this, and you're closing it up like that. And then I want you to go through each page. Make sure you've got a nice fold. This one is going to be a problem for me. I don't think it's going to lay down flat, but that's okay. See right there? Maybe I need to turn it around the other way. Like this. Oh, much better. See that? So if it doesn't work folding it one way, fold it around the other way. So the fold is on one side, and you can open it up like that. Yeah? And when you do open it up on the back side, it should say the right name. Page 4, page 5, what? Brian. Okay, I folded it wrong. So this is the back cover. So So this should go like this, I think. Yeah. So this is the front cover. All right, so it didn't work out so well for me, but that's okay. It's gonna be fine. And if I decide I don't like this one, I can always make another one. It's not too hard, and it's not expensive. All right, so you should have a finished little booklet with 8 pages on it, for which we are going to start doing our Dingbatz projects in. And we are going to put our little designs on each page of this, okay? So in the next video, this is a pretty short one, but in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do an embedded letter Zentangle style, okay? And then we'll put a letter on the front of this, and we will be off to the races, okay? Thank you for being with me for the zine project setup video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for embedded letters.